Welcome to Make a Path Presents. I'm Ronnie Hayes, and today let's talk about a sneak peek teaser that just came out on IGN's website for The Walking Dead Season 9. Now, originally I was going to play a couple clips just so you guys can see what I'm talking about, but IGN, they're going nuts blocking it. It's an exclusive teaser for their website only, so they're blocking it from everyone posting it on YouTube so far. Eventually, so many people are going to post it, they're going to stop blocking it, and it's not going to be a problem. But because it's new and fresh and just came out an hour ago, I don't want to risk getting this blocked or copy striked. So I'm going to just click through some of the trailers so you can see what I'm discussing. But if you want to watch this, I will leave the link in the video description of this video. So go down there, go to the website and watch the whole clip. It's only 30 seconds and it's mixed with some new and old stuff that we've seen from the trailer already. So some of the new things we get, no, don't play that. Some of the new stuff we get a look at Alexandria with solar panels, Rick and Michonne and Judith are walking. We get the Hilltops carriage just riding along here. We have the completed or almost completed construction on the bridge. Anyone who's been watching my prediction videos knows that I believe a big part of the first few episodes is going to revolve around this bridge. We saw that they were at it when it was completely destroyed, and I'm assuming this bridge will be a shortcut between communities or a nice path, maybe between all the communities. Like you can travel like across roads, so to speak, and it would make life easier if they just were able to get across this bridge. So they decide, all the communities together, they decide to repair it. And some of the saviors are just not happy about that, and we see that leads into conflict. Like, look at this guy. He's not working. Everyone else is working. They're putting in work, getting this bridge together. Even little Henry was getting water for people. So it looks like one of the saviors says something to Henry. He pops off. It looks like Carol pulls a gun on the guy, and later on the guy pulls a knife on her. So that bridge is going to be a main point of the story and the conflict early on. We see Regina with a limp, and we see Maggie looking over the hilltop. We got an image that I breezed over with Eugene and Rosita. I don't know what he's doing. He could be making alcohol, or he could be making something that, I don't know, like an ingredient for bread or something for all I know. But here's Maggie looking over at the hilltop. And then we have the image where, remember in Season 8, Carl and Judith painted their hands and put their handprints on the wood. It looks like in rebuilding Alexandria or upgrading it, it looks like they ripped those boards off and put them on the wall as like a little poster. So we see Rick here puts his hand on Carl's handprint and walks off. I'm assuming, I mean, come on, this is probably the episode he dies in. That's something a filmmaker would do. Like, maybe not the episode he dies, but it's the episode before he dies where this is the last time he's ever going to be in this house alive. This is the last time he's going to be in Alexandria alive. So he puts his hand on Carl's. It's kind of like that symbolic, that imagery for us as an audience. And we know, especially now knowing that they're hyping it up like this is the last few episodes of Rick, I'm assuming that's all the heartstrings right there. So, which, that stings. And then we got Michonne. Does she have blood on her hands? Looks like she's cleaning off her sword. Looks like she's happy about it, too. So, Rick and Daryl on the motorcycle. And this is what I mean. This guy's going to pop off, and then Carol comes up. And she's like, listen, don't do that. And she's about to pull her gun. Later on, we see she does pull her gun. So, maybe there's a couple instances where this pops off and they have a face-to-face. Rick finds this folder, the key to the future, and the trailer makes it seem like he's angry. He like throws it down, flips it down. Sure, there's going to be conflict between those two characters, and there's going to be conflict in the whole community as a whole, but I don't believe that's going to be a main focus, just simply because Rick isn't going to be alive long enough for that to be a main focus. If we were going based off of the most predictable thing, just off of what we see so far, it looks like the conflict with everyone in the community is going to be completed with Rick's death. Like, it'll be the Maggie and Daryl and Rick, they're all butting heads. Maybe the stuff with the Saviors will continue on after Rick's death, but it looks like they'll all really be butting heads, and it's Rick's death that really reunites the communities together 100%. Because we do know, just looking at how the writers have been writing this series, new showrunner or not, we still have the same writers, we still have the same creative team, even though it's a new showrunner. The showrunner has been around since season 2, so they're gonna still have that same style. It's not gonna change drastically, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like, and I could be totally wrong, but Rick's death will pull the conflict together and squash it, and they'll move forward, and then they're going to run into their new obstacle, which would be the new villain, the Whisperers. And that's pretty much it for... Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. They show this, Rick Grimes' final episodes again, and they showed a little zombie hand crawling up. So, I love that. It looks like it is just a hand, don't it? Later on, we see a head poke up out of this, so it's not just a hand, but... Actually, there's 2 hands. And that was in a different promo. We saw a head poke up. It was like the zombie's pulling himself up over the table. Yeah, that's about it. I'm trying to see if we missed anything else, but that's about it. It's a nice teaser. I like it. I enjoy it. I don't want them to show too much, so I'm happy with what they showed. Anyway, subscribers on this channel, I'm working to get up my other video I have ready to go, and... We're getting hit with a hurricane where I'm at. I'm in North Carolina, and I just looked on the map. I've been, paying attention to it, but it looks like, unfortunately, where I live is in the extreme. I guess if you look at the map, I saw a coded one where it was like, super bad. The red was super bad, and the purple was like extreme, and then it went to like bad and okay and yada yada yada. So it looks like where I live is in the extreme danger area, so I'm actually going to fall back and make sure I have my prep for this hurricane good. I'm thinking about actually taking my daughter to a relative's house, and they are a little bit away, so they're in a little bit of a better area, but not really sure what it's going to be like. I know last time we had a storm, it wasn't as bad, but we still lost power for like 2 or 3 days, and there was no gas in our area for like a week. It was insane. So this is supposed to be 10 times worse than that, so I have no idea what's coming, but hopefully we just lose power and that's it. We're inconvenienced, you know what I mean? But I definitely feel like we're a lot safer than people in Wilmington and stuff like that. So yeah, my prayers go out to anyone who's in the area. Stay safe, man. Keep your head up. Shit's, I don't know, sounds real dangerous from what everyone's saying. I'm not an expert, but everyone in the Matt family in affected areas, just make sure you get that prep. Don't underestimate this one. Just don't do it. So, all right, guys, be safe. I'm going to get going. I'll try to get up that other one little video, but like I said, if you don't hear from me for a few days, maybe even a week, it's definitely just power outages or something going on from the storm. So, all right, thoughts and opinions in the comment box. Thanks for all the support. I'm done talking. It's your turn.